Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum CS for users. In this tutorial, we will learn about the use of the seed function. The seed function sets the starting point for generating random numbers. To get the same sequence every time, it is best to use a prime number like 1019 or 29 or 41 as the seed value. In my previous tutorial, we covered how to use the randomize function with a value set. To prevent biased selection, we also protected the field. However, the enumerator still has the ability to change the respondent based on their preferences. What some enumerators may do is close the case and keep reopening it until they get a respondent of their choice. To avoid this kind of bias, we use the seed function. Let's begin with the logic. But before that, I want to explain that I am using an external dictionary where I have stored the seed values based on the household ID and the number of eligible members. For example, if the household ID is 1 and there are 6 eligible members, the seed value will be 463. If we change the household ID from 1 to 6, then the seed value becomes 29. In the logic, I created a dummy numeric variable called selected HHM. After the undo on line 21, I am using a similar condition on line 14, but this time with the count function. After the count keyword, provide the roster form name, and after the where keyword, use the same logic from line 14. To check the result, I have added an error message function. This is optional and can be removed. Next, I use an if-else statement. If the count is greater than 1, then the seed function is used. Why is it greater than 1? Because if there is only one eligible person, then we don't need to use the seed function. Here we pass the household ID from rand app underscore ID into rand seed underscore ID and the number of eligible members from selected HHM into the LF underscore eligible variable. Then we call the load case function to find the matching case. If a case is found, the result is 1, otherwise it is 0. In the second message, we display the selected seed value. Again, this is optional and can be removed if not needed. At this point, we set the seed using the seed keyword and reference the item name from the external dictionary where the seed values are stored. In the previous code, I made a small change on line 51. After selecting the respondent, a message now appears showing who the respondent will be. The rest of the code after the end if remains the same. Now save and run the application. Currently, the household ID is 1 and the number of eligible members is 6. Let's see who the respondent is and what seed value is being used. The seed value is 463. Now let's cross-check this with the Excel file. As expected, the seed value is 463 for ID household ID 1 with 6 eligible members. Each time you close and reopen the case, the respondent will remain the same. Now let's change the household ID from 1 to 6 and see the new respondent and seed value. This time, the seed value is 29. Let's open the Excel file again and verify. For household ID 6 with 6 eligible members, the seed value is indeed 29. We have covered how to use the seed with the randomize. Try it out in your own project and let me know how it goes. See you in the next video.